heard the first movement from Poulenc's Sonata for two clarinets. And you're going to hear the next two movements, and then we'll introduce ourselves and talk a little bit more. Bedford Symphony community. So happy to finally be back playing music with another human for the first time.
With another human.
I know.
Can you believe it?
3 months, much too long, even though we can't see any of you. We definitely are feeling the pressure. So, that was the first. That was a Francis Poulenc sonata for 2 clarinets. Really, it's kind of a staple of the clarinet repertoire. Maybe the only staple that exists for 2 clarinets.
Yeah, absolutely. You'd think 2 clarinets would be a really popular group of instruments to write for. It is not, apparently. We think they're cool. I hope you think they're cool too. Maybe we'll prove that to you tonight. Who knows?
True.
Yeah.
That can be the next. Or part of this program is about exploring really the full range of what the clarinet can do. That was obviously. That last piece was kind of indicative of that, a nice raucous beginning and ending with some nice, beautiful moments, the lyricism in the middle. Really fun to play. A lot of air, really difficult. And
yeah.
Hunter has
lots of air.
Yeah,
lots
Hunter
of air.
has.
We have to breathe. We have to breathe. We have to breathe at some point.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
So, since Hunter breathed so much the last time, he's going to take a break. I'm going to play a little bit of a piece, one of my favorite pieces by a contemporary composer. His name is Jörg Wiedmann. He is a clarinetist himself, and this is
a really fine clarinetist.
A really fantastic one. Yeah, he writes very well for the instrument. He writes some crazy things for any NBSO subscribers or 2018, 2019 season goers. This is kind of similar to some of the music we played by Sasha de Castri. I think that was called Lineage. And some other extended technique pieces. So here we have Jörg Wiedmann's Fantasy for clarinet.
my goodness.
A lot to digest in
There
that one.
there was a lot of beautiful stuff in that. There were some like saucy moments.
Yeah,
there were some terrifying moments.
There's some grit.
There were moments that made me question my sanity. Yeah, that's great. There were sounds I'm being true with this. There are sounds that I've literally never heard come out of the clarinet before. In fact, can I put you on the spot and can you teach me one of those multiphonics?
Yeah, I can actually. This is a good one. So this is for all those playing multiphonics at home. This piece was written for the German style clarinet. So both Hunter and I are playing French clarinets. And so the fingering is a little different. So the multiphonic fingering they give is actually different. So it's an F dominant 7 chord, and you play 1, 2, 3, middle finger, and the sliver.
Do I use my thumb?
No thumb.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in between. And so you really should be hearing, so there are 4 notes being played in that opening. Yeah.
But Mr. Brown, I thought you said that we can only play one note at a time.
Yeah,
that's why
beautifully.
That's why there are 2 of us here today.
Well,
wow, really, that was something else.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Now we can transition into something a little more recognizable, perhaps.
Now for something totally different. Totally different.
I think a lot of people will recognize a lot of the little moments from this next ditty that we have here.
A collection of 4 ditties.
If you will.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Let's do it.
As good as well. Yeah.
We promise you'll have these stuck in your head the rest of the evening.
Same.
you pull out a little? Yeah, okay, great. Thanks.
Big time did.
Check this technical issue, see if we're having a technical issue or not.
Uh-oh. How we doing?
If you can hear us, we will be back momentarily. If you cannot, we are sorry.
What does that? Let's see. Does someone text me? Are we gonna die?
We're good. Want to tell a joke while we're getting
A joke?
while we're resuming, just in case we're still live here?
Yes, I
All right, I think
good.
I think we should be good.
What's the noise? Yes. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so some brief technical difficulties there. It would help to plug in your computer before you go live. All right. Hopefully you heard that last one. If you did not, maybe we'll circle back and play it again at the end.
Also, if not, that's okay because you're about to get a. This next one, this duet is very special to my and Hunter's clarinet playing. We actually last year played this exact aria.
Did we?
Yes, we did.
We did!
To a country
did.
hoedown theme with circus performers.
That's right.
So this
How
one,
could I forget about that?
Yeah, I truly do not know. So this is one of the most famous Rossini arias that I now always imagined.
It's that
dancing
one
to
we
it, so-
played in a circus tent.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
now we get to be the
now,
stars.
exactly. Now we are the circus.
Not dressed
people.
in black, relegated to the back. You know. All right.
Good.
Yeah. All right. We're fine.
You can definitely imagine some jugglers and I don't know, circus people and everything around that. Yeah, I think pretty clear imagery. I think that's what Rossini was intending. Cool. And we have one more aria here from Rossini's Barber of Seville.
Yeah, if you haven't figured out yet, all these scenes from The Barber of Seville, arranged for the original instrumentation of 2 clarinets. Not the original instrumentation, but it's pretty good. We have a lot of fun with
Definitely,
these.
yeah. These are perfect. These pieces are perfect for a recital, anything like this, just, you know, some fun, light music. So
Yeah. For those of you trapped in a house with another clarinet player, I guess you got to be 2 clarinet players. I think these have actually been arranged for other instruments
yeah,
too.
you can
but
make do.
highly recommend. Reach out to us. We can help you find them. Yeah. Here's the finale
Yes.
from Barber of Seville.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's a workout.
Yeah.
That's
Usually played by, what,
We got a whole
50,
orchestra,
55 people. Here
some
you go.
soloists, a whole chorus. Yeah. But no,
But we just proved that you don't even need all that.
Yeah, but the original instrumentation here. 2 clarinets. You heard it from us, folks.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. What we got next?
We are on a face break.
Ah,
So,
yes.
yes, a
You
lot
know,
of playing, with
the brass players are probably laughing at us right now.
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. I bet you right before this, there was probably like a trumpet duet that went for like 5 hours straight on their face. Being like, oh, these wimpy clarinet players, they can't play for more than 2 minutes without getting tired.
Yeah, you just have to, I think you just push it, everything push closer to your face, just bite really hard, and then it should work, yeah?
I mean, I feel like you're calling me out right now.
I'm just trying to hold everyone accountable, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Well, I think while we rest our faces a little bit, I think it would be nice to take also a little bit of time to just kind of reflect and think about how everything that has transpired over the past few months. So originally, when all of these live streams for New Bedford were scheduled back in March, this particular one was supposed to be, I think, mid-March, when the shelter-at-home or shelter-in-place really hadn't been fully implemented, and so we quickly realized that we sadly, after we programmed and kind of tried to find as much music as possible, which was
The New
seemingly
Bedford Symphony
challenging.
provided us with this opportunity months ago. Like, all right, who wants to play duets? Definitely one of the quickest arts organizations. We like. I'm sure will speak for the both of us in that we all had so much work canceled, so many concerts, and they still keep coming, right? But the New Bedford Symphony immediately was like, let's get some concerts going. Those of you who can. So we were happy to jump at that.
most definitely.
Yeah, but we were sort of at a shelter-in-place, stay-at-home sort of whatever the official word was then, and this is my abode. that you have come over. I'm not sure I could have found an awkwarder way to say this is where I live. So Nick has been gracious enough to come 6 feet apart from me here.
Always.
Anyways, yeah. So there's a little bit of the backstory of.
Yeah. So we ended up with what we thought was we weren't sure if it was more clever or stupid. Our title.
We thought it was pretty
SmorgasBORED.
Yeah, SmorgasBORED.
Bored, because back in March when this all started happening, who wasn't bored? Pretty much right from the beginning. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly. We start. Initially, I feel like the first week or so of everything at home, there was a certain novelty, a certain excitement that quickly just dissolved into pure boredom and a little bit of fear, which the fear definitely grew. But really that boredom set in when I'm used to driving all over, doing this, going here for a rehearsal, going here to teach, going here for another rehearsal, playing a concert over here. Like so many members of the New Bedford Symphony do, and then all of that is thrown out the window immediately. So, SmorgasBORED, a random eclectic assortment of music for a time of boredom at home. However, here, several months later, I would encourage you to think if you are bored. If you still find yourself bored, I would encourage you to think about the Black Lives Matter movement. And just how much racial injustice and inequality there is in this country, and what you personally can do to make a difference. It's so important. I know, behind the scenes, Nick and I have been talking quite a bit, and I would encourage you, in the coming days, just reflect on that. Think about how you can use your voice to amplify that movement, because it is such an important thing.
Agreed.
Yeah. So, what are we playing next?
You.
Oh,
my friend.
I'm on the hot seat.
Yes,
I'm
you,
in the
my
hot
friend.
seat.
I'm going to continue to take a break while we enjoy some more solo clarinet dulcet tones from our very own Hunter Bennett.
Yeah. Let's see. As I stall for time, as I get my iPad turned back on here. You want to tell a joke really quickly here? While I make sure that I'm doing this correctly.
I think anyone who knows me at home and is watching knows that I'm not good with jokes on the spot. I've already.
All right. I
But
won't put you on the spot.
I am good at stalling.
Can you juggle? Can you?
Give me your 2 clarinets. I'll juggle clarinets. Or you can play.
I'll play. I'll take the risk here and play the clarinet. Goodness, wow, what am I going to play? This is a piece called. I'm gonna butcher this title. I'm sorry. Homage, Manuel de Falla by Bela Kovacs. It's close.
That was good.
It's close.
That's really good.
I can hear the chuckles. Don't worry.
And the virtual crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
Can we all just take a minute to appreciate how full and beautiful Hunter's sound is, which is the very first thing that I ever noticed about his playing when we met each other.
Wow. When did we meet each other?
In youth orchestra. When
oh my goodness! You're absolutely right.
Sophomore year.
Yes, sophomore year. Yes, it was my first year back in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
I was born and raised in Belmont, in just west of Cambridge here. Went down to Peabody, the Peabody Conservatory, part of Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore for a year. And then I came right back. And that's when I met Nick, is when I came back. Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So, wow.
And,
what year was that?
2012?
12? Yeah. Some of you were probably saying, ha ha ha, how young. And some of you were probably in awe of how old we are.
I am in awe of how old we are.
I've lost track.
As have I.
Yeah.
Speaking of old people, we're about to play... another arrangement of Beethoven's clarinet trio, originally for clarinet, cello, and piano. But again, who needs all of that extra baggage? We can do it with two clarinets.
Yeah. Clarinet,
Simple
cello, and piano. It's like the Barber of Seville, right? The Barber of Seville was written for all those people, and we can play it perfectly with just two clarinets. So a piano, a cello, and a clarinet works just perfectly with just the two of us.
Yes, exactly.
And of course, I have messed up. I gotta make sure that I'm all set up here. There's some complicated page turns.
You're doing great.
Just wait for me if
anything goes awry.
If we need to.
I can wait.
Sorry.
I'm not. Also, while Hunter,
please,
Hunter does his thing.
I realize these are out of order.
I think I'm actually just realizing that we never even officially introduced ourselves.
We didn't.
I jumped right in. I assumed that everyone knew.
This is Billiam. Billiam the clarinetist.
Yes, my name is Nicholas Billiam Brown. I'm the principal clarinetist with the New Bedford Symphony for just under 2 years now. And
I'm Hunter Bennett. I primarily with the New Bedford Symphony, I'm a part of the Learning in Concert team. So there's a trio of
very
us.
important.
In addition to Terry, and Terry, if you're listening, hello. So we're part of a trio, really a quartet of us, including Terry, who goes into elementary schools and maybe a few middle schools actually, in both all over New Bedford and the surrounding communities. Just tons and tons of schools, like dozens of them. We go and we like enrich. Goodness, how do I say that now? I'm putting myself on the spot here. We basically enrich their science curriculums through classical music, at the same time deepening their knowledge and appreciation of just music in general.
Yes.
It's really fun.
The amount of students that they reach, and their shows are absolutely hysterical. The amount of students that Hunter and Peter and Travis, is that? Yeah. Peter and Travis reach, and Terry is just astounding. They have videos all over YouTube. Such a successful project and program, and if you aren't familiar with it, when you're looking at the nbsymphony.org later this evening, make sure to take a look at that as well. Good call. Switch clarinets.
Yeah, and you'll see me on stage with the New Bedford Symphony occasionally too.
Of course. Our illustrious bass clarinetist.
Yeah.
All right, and back to Beethoven.
All right, and we're playing Beethoven.
Yeah. Good.
Well, we're good. No pianists. Sorry, pianists, you're great. We've got it figured out, though. Cellists, we'll see you later. Actually, maybe we could use the cellist still, probably.
Yeah.
And maybe just the left hand of the piano. Yeah, it would help just a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, this has been quite the time. I hope everyone has had as much fun with this as we have. We're definitely trying to really find a balance between good serious music, but also everyone having fun. We're at home. We're doing the best we can. And this has been really awesome. I thank Hunter for joining me and for lending me this chair and this stand.
I referred to it. My abode?
Yes,
something
his
like
abode,
that. Yeah,
his abode.
something. Sorry, everyone, you had to hear that.
Thank you to New Bedford Symphony, who of course is putting is allowing the musicians to continue to express themselves, to create, to collaborate, which is amazing. And also, before we play our final piece, I want to remind everyone to go to our website at nbsymphony.org. You can sign up there for our e-newsletter. You can stay up to date on all of our live stream concerts, other events that we have. Of course, the season as it happens. And then lastly, our next live stream will be from the home of none other than our music director, Yannick Denor, who I believe gave an awesome live stream back in either April or March. If you think we're funny, you should go watch it.
Yeah, and he actually told us, but that's right, I forgot about this. He told us that he's actually going to sing. He's going to sing some Schubert lieder for you.
Yes.
So really tune in. When
yes, it's going to be, that's Saturday, June 20th, so a week from today at 7 p.m.
Yeah, I just can't wait for him to sing those Schubert lieder. It's gonna be something else.
With that, we have our final piece of the evening, which another arrangement originally for flute and clarinet. This is a super crazy piece.
That we're not going to take too fast.
And we're going to have a fun time with. It's called The Chase, and that's essentially what's happening beginning to end in all facets.
Yeah, fasten your seatbelts. Thank you so much for tuning in.
This
has been really fun. Let's
Definitely.
Do it.
Yes.
That was the best time yet.
That was pretty
Yeah,
good. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you all so
thank
much.
you.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you soon.